Okay, so this video is a look at DC's Captain Marvel set. Captain Marvel is one of my favourite DC comic book characters, but he just can't stay out of trouble in real life. His comic, published by Wiz Comics, was the biggest selling comic in the 40s, even beating Superman. I think that's why DC took Wiz Comics to court, not because they thought Captain Marvel was a rip-off of Superman, but they were jealous of his sales. Wiz Comics won the case, but DC appealed and took it to a higher-up judge. He sent it back down, but by this time Wiz Comics had had enough of yo-yoing around the courts and settled out of court with DC. Years later, DC then bought the rights for Captain Marvel from Wiz Comics, when he wasn't at the height of his popularity. I find this totally hypocritical of DC. They only want Captain Marvel published if they're the ones doing it. I love DC Comics, but that wasn't their finest hour. But now they had him, they couldn't call him Captain Marvel, as Marvel Comics also had a character called Captain Marvel, and there can't be two of them in the marketplace. So DC have now called in Shazam, the magic word which used to change him from Billy Batson to Captain Marvel. Only now Shazam changes him into Shazam, which I think is a terrible idea. I don't care what Marvel lawyers say, to me he'll always be Captain Marvel. This box set, which comes with 2 figures and this diorama, is from 2000 and has no mention of Captain Marvel anywhere on it. It's avoided at all costs. So here's Billy Batson, who changes into Captain Marvel. That has to be the best alter ego of any superhero. How's anyone supposed to know that the adult Captain Marvel is really a kid? It's the perfect disguise. So he says the magic word Shazam, and you spin the base around, which activates the thunderclap sound. And he becomes Captain Marvel. I'm glad he beat Superman in the 40s, as I've always preferred him, and root for him when he and Superman are fighting, which happens a lot in the comics. The diorama walls are double-sided, so you can either have it on the Cave of Eternity or the Wiz radio station. If you have it on the station, this set also comes with a microphone and a newspaper for the Billy Batson figure, as that's where he works. Okay, so that was a look at a DC's Captain Marvel set, and hopefully you'll join me on another video sometime.